Gamers take over Denver, and cats come to City Council. Plus, the mayor wants to make sure you're only 10 minutes from the nearest park. I'm Rebecca Jacobson, and this is what's happening in your city now. Mayor Hancock's nearly $2 billion budget is moving forward, and this week it was the public's turn to weigh in, and a few came to council with the same request.
I urge you to support public funding of an immigrant defense fund through inclusion of a budget line item. It is insufficient to rely on contingency funding, as the mayor suggests. Nothing is more important to Denver's future than the people who make it the wonderful place that it is. Well-paved roads and remodeled libraries are essential to a thriving community, but they are useless if the people for whom they are built are too frightened to move freely about our neighborhoods.
Cases that can take months, if not years, and being able to know that this should be something that's embedded in the budget of the city of Denver and not something that is necessarily something that we have to come back to and decide year after year after year.
We would like to continue to urge you as leaders, you as members of the council, as well as the mayor, to make good on the commitment to create this defense fund and to set it up for success by setting aside a percentage of the budget to seed the effort, as many other localities have done for their own immigrant legal defense funds.
If you have questions or comments about the 2018 budget, call the Department of Finance at 720-913-5500 or write to budget@denvergov.org. Gamers came out to the National Western Center for the world's largest digital gaming festival. DreamHack began in 2004 in a high school gym in Sweden, and this year they came to Denver. With 25,000 attendees, this was their most profitable convention in the US. It wasn't just video games. There were arcade games, vendors showed off new products, attendees showed off homemade computers, stunning cosplay, and some good old-fashioned fun. Contest winners took home more than $450,000 in cash prizes over the weekend. And if you missed it this year, hopefully DreamHack will be back to Denver in the future. Neighborhood parks. They're good for your health, the economy, and the environment. Mayor Hancock is on a mission to make sure parks are easily available to all Denver residents within a half-mile from their homes. The 10-minute Walk to a Park campaign is a coalition of over 130 mayors across the country, joining forces one city at a time to ensure everyone has access to high-quality park or green space. Over 100,000 parks and more than 7,000 communities have been mapped out across the country and will soon be available on ParkServe, a new interactive platform that tracks urban park access nationwide. Mayor Hancock says great cities need great parks and is urging all mayors to follow Denver's lead in the 10-minute Walk to a Park goal.
It's a sordid practice that has so deeply stained the veterinary profession that it can only be defended by distortions, rationalizations, and lies.
It's mutilation, and they suffer terribly, and it does not keep them in the home.
Citing extensive studies and prior legislation protecting other animal species, advocates lobbied City Council to approve a new bill that would outlaw medically unnecessary declawing of cats. One councilperson, though not a voting member of the committee, attended the meeting with a friend to show support. Two veterinarians spoke against the bill, claiming the government should not interfere in medical care, despite both also stating they were opposed to declawing procedures.
The fundamental nature of government is when we step in, when the private sector or the communal agreement of people living in a community isn't enough to protect all the members of it. And it's my obligation to act when I get that information about risks, in this case to animal welfare.
If anybody's really jealous of Councilman Clark's cat.
How many do you have?
Well, I was going to suggest you please come down to Denver Animal Protection Shelter and we can help you get the cat of your dreams.
Join us for a new edition of Your City Now every Friday. Thanks for watching.